Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Encore DIY. My name is Rhonda and I'm recording this intro video late because I've already recorded a bunch and it's Monday. Um, but basically I am just going to give you guys an update on the 75 hard, aka 75 medium that I'm doing. I am starting week 3. I am down 2.5 pounds officially. This weekend I did not do so good. I went out to eat with some friends and did not really stick to like a diet of any kind, and I didn't drink as much water. I did go to the gym and I did try to track, but I was just eating all over the place, so didn't track as well as I should have. When I went to wrestling, I got an onion burger because there's this place in Fort Worth. There's a food truck called Kelly's Onion Burgers, and the only time I can get them is when I go to these wrestling events. So I was like, I'm gonna get it, and then happened. But outside of that, I have been reading my pages every day. I have been doing my best to drink the water. I just haven't been drinking the half gallon that I should. I've been taking my progress photos. Yeah, and I've been doing my workouts. So I've been doing most of the things. I just haven't been doing the eating thing, which is like the most important thing, right? So, working on it, back on track today, doing our best. Like I said, we're all just doing our best. We're all just drinking our water. So, yeah, that's really it. That's going to be the intro. Um, you're going to see some clips from me just working on a beanie and going to wrestling and going to a Stars game. Today was a very busy week, so our weekend, so I was able to get a lot and maybe not make this video so boring like it has been the last couple of weeks. I am feeling a lot better, and as in good spirits. I had an interview today, why I have makeup on, so fingers crossed that turns into something. But yeah, we shall see what is going on with the rest of the week. Hello everyone. So it is Friday and I am going to try and record this weekend because this weekend I actually have plans. We are doing some fun things with some friends. We're going to go to a hockey game, which I live in Dallas. So, Stars fan, not me, but the Stars are playing the Vegas Golden Knights. That is my team. And so we are going to go see them. Dylan and I go see them every year. This year we're going to be joined by friends. It's really exciting. I am trying to make him a beanie that matches their, I don't know if it's the Stars away jerseys or, I don't know, it's like a specialty jersey they have. And so this is one of the first beanies I ever made him when we started dating. And I wasn't very good. I wasn't very I had been crocheting for years, but I didn't crochet for a while before I made that. So over the last 2 years, the top has started coming undone and I could just salvage it, but I'm just going to make a new one with my new technique. And I'm going to try and make that before 6:30 tonight. And it is noon 30 right now. So actually before 6:30 because we're going to be taking the train to that. So I have like 3.5 hours. I'm already more than halfway done. I started this last night, so it shouldn't be an issue. I started it really late, or else I would have probably just finished it in one sitting. But besides that, I've just been working on this. I wanted to make myself like a Vegas Golden Knights ear warmer. I got all the colors together, but then I had other things to do, like therapy over the last few days, so that take up multiple hours of my time. So I did not get around to that yet, but there's still time. There's still time. So I just might. You guys, if you watched my video last week, I know I told you that I started doing a modified version of 75 hard. I'm calling it 75 medium, but it's not even exactly like the 75 brand, whatever. It's just a version for me where I picked bits and pieces of the things that I wanted to do every day for 75 days to get myself out of bed. And like I said, it's been working really well for me. I am officially on day 12 because Sunday will be day 14. Yeah, so I'm on day 12. I'm not quite through 2 weeks, but so far I feel like it has been really good for me. I am drinking more water. I am going to the gym more. I am losing weight at a healthy pace. And I'm eating more than, oh my God, I'm eating more than once a day. So that's a thing. I have had some slip ups. I have had days where I only eat once a day, but that's because I was super stressed and doing a lot of stuff, and um I'm doing my best, right? Right. So that's another reason I did the 75 medium instead of 75 hard, because if I did the 75 hard, if you miss a day, your 75-day clock completely restarts. And for me, that would just get really discouraging. I don't know if anyone else is like that, where if something like discourages me too much, especially something that's like in my control, I'll just be like, never mind, I'm not doing this. And I want to complete this. I want to do 75 days. So I am, like I said, on day 12. Yesterday, I had pasta. I went a little bit out of my diet. I ate some carbs that were a little heavy, but they were delicious, and it was worth it because I did a lot of extra working out. I did go roller skating all day on Wednesday, and it was so fun. I started teaching myself how to do transition stops, which is important, and also transition spins. So then once I teach myself how to skate backwards, I can just turn around and skate backwards. Uh, I took some video of that because I was really proud of it. I don't know if I'll include it because I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little shy, but I did take video, so I might. Why not, right? Who's gonna judge? Who cares? But that's really it for today. I'm gonna see if I can finish this beanie before we have to be on the train to make it down to the game, and that's what I'm gonna be working on for the rest of the day. It's probably only take me a few more hours, and yeah, that's really it. And if I can, then I will try and make myself an ear warmer. If I can't, oh well, I'll probably still make the ear warmer. I just won't have it in time for the game, which is fine with me. Because if I really wanted it, I would have made it sooner. But I will make sure to take some footage of our train ride and take some footage of the hockey game and keep this video a little more upbeat from the last couple of weeks, because the last couple of weeks have been a little bleak. So that's it. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope you have a good weekend, and I will try and do my best to record this weekend.
Moving on, this is a 35-year-old man. My mother He's 58. My mother's new fiance wants me to call him Dad. He's 24. How do I navigate this? Wait, the mother's fiance is 24? This is a 35-year-old man who wrote this. OP is 35. My mother, who's 58, her new fiance wants me to call him Dad, but he's 24. How do I navigate this? She's dating a 24-year-old? She's engaged to a 24-year-old, and that 24-year-old wants him to call him Dad.
Years, and specifically in West Hollywood, but living there have been so many people who have their straight friends come visit or come move here, and they will be in our friend group, and they will come out with us, and they will go out and be a part of our group, but they are straight, and they'll get hit on, and it'll happen, and sometimes they might even go home with a person. They'll experiment. It's very normal. It's a normal thing. You can go, you can experiment, and then they're like, yeah, that actually wasn't my thing. I am straight.
Hello.
Hello everyone. So it is Monday and I am working on this dish towel. I'm almost done. I'm like 64 rows in. The pattern says for 83, but I'm gonna go test it in my kitchen pretty soon and see if it's just like at the right length. I don't have that big of a counter, so I don't know if I need that big of a dish towel. So today it is kind of late for me to be recording. It is 4:15 in the afternoon. I normally record in the morning before I go do stuff, but I slept in for the first time in like 2.5 weeks. And it was nice. So I took advantage of it. I slept terribly over the weekend. Like I did not get very much sleep, and that seems to be a habit that I need to break. But I slept so bad over the weekend. So today I just did not want to get up. I got woken up at 5 by some text messages coming through, and I normally have my phone on do not disturb, so it was disturbing to be woken up that early, and I just could not go back to sleep. So when Dylan left for work, I was like, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap. 30 minutes turned into 2.5 hours. So that was needed. I decided to take full advantage of just resting today and just catch up on some household chores. But I didn't go to the gym. I'm just going to do like some stretches later before I go to PT tomorrow. And I'm trying to get back on track with drinking my water. But other than that, everything else has been super relaxing. I wanted to work on my temperature blanket. I am 5 days behind, but a lot of those days are in the 40-degree and 50-degree temperature range, and I don't have very much of those colors left. So I went to Michael's to try and buy them, which is the color royal and the color teal by Loops and Threads. And I feel like they haven't stocked anything at my local Michael's, or the one closest to me, since like Black Friday. Every time I go, the aisles are empty. They don't have any yarn in their own brand. Like, you are Michael's. Loops and Threads is the Michael's brand. How do you not have your own brand in stock? I don't understand. Everything else I could understand. But it is your brand. And they don't have any of them. They have like 1 or 2 colors, 1 or 2 skeins, and then everything else is full. And I'm like, what is happening here? They have all these new colors. They have the Snuggle Light with speckles on them, but that's not what I need. I just need the basic Loops and Thread. I don't even know what it's called. Impeccable. Loops and Thread Impeccable in royal and in teal. That's what I need so I can do my temperature blanket and not fall behind. But no. So I didn't get what I needed. They were having a clearance sale on this yarn that Dylan is using to okay, I don't know what to call this because it's hand knitting, but everything is handmade, right? When you're using needles. it's knitting with your hands instead of needles. That's what he's doing. He bought 2 skeins of this yarn, pretty quickly ran out, and then he broke his hand and just hasn't bought the yarn again because I lost my job, and so we're not spending, you know, he was like, "Oh, I don't need it." Well, now the yarn is on clearance, and I think they're not going to make it anymore. So I went and bought 8 skeins of it so he can finish the blanket whenever he feels ready to. Um, he always said he didn't care what colors, which is a good thing because I just got whatever colors they had that kind of matched, and it'll be his first project once he decides to complete it. So I'm excited to see that. But since they didn't have what I needed and I just got that, I decided to go look at Hobby Lobby because Joann might be closing. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but I wanted to see what Hobby Lobby has as far as cotton yarn, which all their cotton yarn is super soft. I just don't know how like sturdy it is or if it's going to stretch. And I didn't buy anything today because I'm trying to stick to my rule of no more than 2 whips at a time, and I currently have 2. So I'm trying to finish up this one so that I can justify buying yarn for myself. But I oh no. I'm gonna have to do this row again because I lost count somewhere. That's what happens when you talk and crochet. But I I don't know if I can bring myself to shop at Hobby Lobby, the store that shall not be named. Um, I try my best not to, but I do have a lot of yarn, and my yarn options that are affordable are starting to get slimmer and slimmer near me. I'm going to check out the other Michaels tomorrow and see if I can find the colors for my temperature blanket. And then I'm going to go look at Joann again because it'll be another week to see if they've gotten stuff in. Last time I went, they had all their Christmas stuff out still on major markdown, major clearance. They had a bunch of yarn in boxes that had not been put on the shelves, which mine has never looked like that before. My Joann has never looked like that before. Uh, the entire staff was completely different. Since I've been going there, they've had the same 5 women that work there, and then 2 ladies who work in the sewing machine section. Those 2 women are still there because I don't think they're employed by Joann. They're employed by the sewing machine people. But all of the main women that I've like built these yarn shopping relationships with were gone, and there were these men there that I, I don't know, they just didn't like fit the vibe, and like they were trying to make conversation with people, and I'm not gonna like, I don't want to sound like I don't think men craft. Obviously men craft, but the questions they were asking were like forced, and they did not seem like they knew what they were asking about, or I don't know. It's like they took a lesson in how to talk to people that shop at Joann, and they were just repeating the same things and applying it to whatever craft that person was doing. There's just a feeling you get when you can tell someone doesn't craft. And that's how they all felt. And they all had walkie-talkies, and they were all walking around really fast on their walkie-talkies, and then like, trying to run up to the register and do that job too. And it was just a stressful feeling. So I just bought my yarn and got out of there. Oh, my phone is dying. Oh, that's not good. Well, but yeah, I just bought my yarn and got out of there. This was like last week though, not today. It was kind of depressing, so I haven't gone back. I might have to go back and just see if they're having any sales, and if they do have sales, I'm just gonna buy some like Lily Sugar and Cream. I have like 4 bags of Juicy Couture that I need to work through, so I don't know. Can never have too much yarn, right? I'm hoping they don't run out of business or go out of business. I mean, because I like a Joann and I want to learn how to sew. That's on my list of things to do in 2025. and I just don't know any other fabric stores. It's unfortunate. I don't want to buy fabric online. I am very much an instant gratification kind of person. I like to go in person, buy the thing, have it in my hand, feel it, know the textures of it, see what the colors look like, true to sight and not photos taken. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I did today was think about Joann going out of business and try and work on my temperature blanket. Can't do it. And make plans to go to a different Michael's tomorrow. So I will let you guys know tomorrow if the other Michael's that is near me has the yarn I need so I can catch up on my temperature blanket. If not, I'm just going to keep working on this thing. And hopefully I will have this done by Wednesday so you guys can see it when I post this video. That's it. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good start to your week. If you are also starting on any kind of New Year goals and it's your first month completing them, let me know how they're going because I need motivation to keep doing this 75 thing. It'll be fun. I mean, it is fun, but what can I say? I have ADHD brain, and once I do something for a couple weeks, I'm like, all right, time to do something else. But we'll see you tomorrow.
I am going to stand up and show you guys a full view. As you can see, we have not weaved in our ends yet. We are going to do that, but I really just wanted to jump ahead and show you guys what it looks like. This bag honestly surprised me.
Hello, everyone. So it is Wednesday, and I am done recording for the week. This video, I realized as I was editing it, didn't have an outro. It is, as you can see, really dark and gloomy, so I have been kind of lazy. I slept in today, I went to the gym, I came home, worked on some resume stuff, and now just ate a sandwich. And I'm finishing up this video to post it, so sorry for the late post. But I just didn't want to do anything with the weather the way it is. The way my house is set up, when it rains, it is like a surround sound sound machine, and it is so relaxing that I just sat in bed like, and that's all I want to do. But anyways, I am going to finish up this video so I can get it posted for y'all, and then I'm working on a hexagon cardigan that I've been working on for months because I did one full side and then just completely lost interest in it. It's been sitting next to my bed. I need to finish it because I'm trying to keep my works and progress down. My whips, I'm trying to keep the whips down. So I'm going to finish that hopefully over this weekend. And yeah, I am trying to be caught up on my temperature blanket, but none of the Michaels around me have the two colors I need. So I had to order it online. It says it's already shipped, so I'm hoping it gets here soon and I can get fully caught up. I'm only 3 days behind now because I was able to catch up on the days before these temperatures kicked in. So fingers crossed I can get that yarn in soon, be caught up on this blanket, start into February, and then I will be into March, and then it'll be done with this blanket. I am thinking about doing a book blanket because I want some kind of encouragement to finish books in a more timely fashion, because I start books and then I don't finish them. I like take a 3-month break and then I go back into it. Right now I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading In the Miso Soup. I'm also reading, I can't remember the name right now, but I'll look it up and I'll put it right here. It's like In the Silent Woods or something like that. But they're both really good. They're both really short. So I started reading 2 of them at the same time. One of them is a physical copy, so I only read it when I'm in the sauna. It's so good. I want to speed read through it, but I'm forcing myself to keep that as my sauna book. And then the other one I want to read at night, but I'm so sleepy that I only get like 5 or 10 pages through and then I'm just out, which for my messed up sleep schedule is a good thing, but I want to finish this book. So after I edit this video, I'm going to try and finish it today and I will let you know. But I also want to do something where I like make a tiny square for every book I finish this year, and maybe that'll encourage me to combine my crochet and my reading again. And I'll have like a cool blanket or like a sweater. I don't know. Maybe I'll only have like 12 squares. We shall see. But that is what I'm going to start trying to figure out, picking colors for, figuring out the design for, and I will update you as I go with that. But for now, that's going to be the end of this video. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment below on any ideas you have. I've seen ideas for bookworms. I've seen ideas for book blankets. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But until next week, have a good week.